I just woke up. I went to bed pretty late last night because I was anxious about today. And let me tell you what today is. Today is my first day back at work. Um, I was supposed to go back Monday, but there was a terrible storm that day, and so they sent someone home, and you know how it goes. When uh, they're like, someone want to go home? You can't not jump at that, right? Anyway, uh, so when the first day that I went back to work, the very first day, the Monday, the reopening phase in New York City, I was really unprepared. I did not know that my body had become so lethargic and and unusable. I was so out of shape. We went in, and they said we were gonna have to do some light moving, and it technically is light moving, but when you've been pasted to your bed for 3 months because your husband doesn't want you to go outside, it becomes a different story. And also, I have health conditions. So when I got there, I hit it. I hit it hard. I moved the tables and I moved the chairs and I cleaned them, and it was really hot. I remember it was 90. It was like 92 degrees outside and humid. And by the time I'd done cleaned half of the tables, I slumped over one of them, and I remember because my hair was longer at the time, and it was just dripping like onto the table. And my boss Francois looks at me and he goes, "Oh, come inside. Come do something inside. Come fold napkins or something, uh, because you're obviously overheating and you're gonna die." So I went and sat down, and because of the mask, I didn't want to take off the mask because, for obvious reasons. And plus, in New York City, we're required to wear masks. So, uh, as I'm sitting there trying to recover from this strain that I'd put on my body, I simply couldn't because the mask wasn't allowing a normal flow of oxygen. Um, I was just inhaling, exhaling, inhaling my my carbon dioxide over. It just I couldn't catch my breath, and I tried to ask myself, am I getting in my own head? Like, am I just making myself crazy and making myself have an anxiety attack because I can't breathe and it's making my breathing worse? Or am I actually having a breathing problem? Or was it the mask? I don't know, but in any case, nobody in their right mind would have wanted to purchase food or drinks from me that day in the state that I was in. And that's the point I wanted to make to my employers that day. So again, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been to work, uh, because they took me on the schedule that week, and then the following week they put me on 3 days, and this week they put me on 2 days. And I went home on Monday. So, I think I'm gonna be fine because I'm not gonna start the shift by moving tables and crap. But I sure am nervous. I'm also nervous about like what's gonna happen in my job after all this. What's gonna happen to restaurants? Guys, give me some hope.